Hey Gemini, this is your reading for, not taking any cards yet, for your reading for rest of May. It's really during the time of the Venus retrograde, which was yesterday, a couple days ago actually, the 12th of May through June 25th, I believe. So let's see what's going on. This is gonna hit you guys kind of hard, okay? It's in your first house, house of self. You actually might feel this need to cut your bangs or get a new haircut or get a new hair color. And with everybody at home, you might try and do it yourself. Not ideal, you know. You may feel this drive to reinvent yourself in some way, like feel like you are a new person. You're gonna like, I saw the snake shedding the skin. You're gonna shed your old skin. Might be getting yeah, you're starting to look, you want to look the way you feel. You want to look sexy, you want to feel good, you want your skin to look good, you want your hair, your teeth, whatever, like all your outward appearance, you want that to look really good. Yeah. I'm gonna do a couple more cards maybe. Okay, let's see. What else? Yeah, new beginnings. You want to start new. Your appearance is a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. Interesting. All right, choose your battles, reverse. Sacral chakra, the I want chakra. Manifest. Magician. The dead center, by the way, the magician is. The devil card, the master in reverse. The confront card, which is the moon card in reverse. You have I only have 5 cards out. And you have 3 major arcanas, okay? Magician, devil, and moon. Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn. Yeah, that's it. Those are just a sign. It doesn't matter. They could be, you could be dealing with anybody, any sign. That's just the signs that came out to me. Bye, buddy. So we'll pull a few more cards. I'm kind of curious what's going on. Choose your battles. Reverse. That's making me feel like some of you guys might, yeah. Okay. You might be collaborating with some people or working with, this could be work related. And you could be working with some people and there's parts of the situation that are starting to piss you off. It could be family too. A bunch of cards just flew out. It could be a new situation, like you got a new job during this time and it's like you are so over it, you know, you're like, oh, I can't take these people anymore. Gemini. I think you're going to be very sharp, okay? That's like, I don't want to say like something worse than that, but like I feel like you're going to be real sharp. Like, meaning there are going to be, my cat is trying to get out the door there. Okay, anyway. There are going to be people that push your buttons that, yeah, that's it. I'm just leave it there. They're going to be people that push your buttons. They're going to be people that are coming in with messages for you and maybe even talking shit to you. Maybe, this could be family. This could be work. This could be love interest, but it doesn't look, there's not much love here, okay? Just heads up on that. It doesn't seem like very love related. It feels very family or work. And they could be pushing your buttons and you might be sharp. You might just spit off at them. You might just be like, just don't fuck with me kind of feeling. Um, or, I mean, or you just kind of, like you kind of do this number, you know what I mean? Where you're just like ripping somebody's head off, like with your words. You're like, don't fuck with me. That's it. Like, that's the feeling I keep getting. You're like, I'm going through something and it's personal and it's transformative, and it's like almost like my mental health is being um, stretched so far, and I feel like it's everyone's getting this defensive card, feeling kind of defensive during this retrograde, and potentially no longer interested in the fight. Like, you have no energy right now in you, no emotional energy in you to fight for anything. You are almost throwing in the towel, meaning I'm no longer interested in fighting for any relationship, in arguing about anything, in like, choose your battles. Like, yeah, you're no longer interested in messing around with in situations where you feel like you have to choose, or you have to fight, or you feel you pushed in a corner, or you're like, uh, you're sharp. Don't fuck with Gemini. That's it. Like, because you know what you're doing? You're right now manifesting this whole new self. You are shedding the devil. You're shedding the false master. You are confronting, I feel like it's this way, the moon card, right? You're confronting the shadow. You're confronting what's in the mirror, okay? So everything's coming out now. I feel like what it did was the moon, the moon kind of shows dreams and intuition, and also hidden things that are hidden, right? So I feel like the moon comes down, shines a light, and it kind of like filters through, and it's coming right at you, like coming into you. This moonlight comes to you, and you get this chance to look in the mirror, and you're doing all this while people might be pushing your buttons, okay? So, and I don't know which came first, chicken or the egg, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's your buttons feel like they're being pushed because you're going through this huge transformation and you feel really raw and really exposed and really vulnerable, and people are pushing your buttons, and they're like forcing you to be sharp, or if it's that you are sharp and kind of harsh and like not giving a fuck kind of feeling, and like telling people off at the drop of a hat, especially if it comes to work or family, and if that's why people are feeling, like, you know what I mean? I don't know which came first. I don't know if it's like you creating it or they are creating it. It doesn't matter. Like, either way, if you do this letting go, if you do that, and just be careful of this with the sharp tongue. Just be careful of that. I know Gemini's can be kind of sharp, especially when they feel like they're being backed in the corner, or being pushed too far or too hard. Like, you can be kind of sharp, okay? You know that. So, and this Venus retrograde is literally in your first house. So it's like things about you are coming to light for you and for others, like it's pointing the finger on you. Like, you can't even get away from it. It's not even like it's in money or love life or any, it's like, no. How does Gemini deal with people, or relationships, or love, or like, um, beauty? Like, what's your definition of beauty? And it's like there's no way to get out of it. It's just you. You have to deal with your own shit, and other people are pushing some buttons, and it's like you're not even playing around anymore. You're just like, I'm letting go of this feeling of having to fight for anything, or feeling like, uh, yeah, feeling this defensiveness, this need to fight. Um, I'm letting go of that, but I still got that sharp tongue. So careful, because that that's still there, because I'm still raw. I'm still vulnerable, and I'm still transforming. And I'm going to come out of this a whole new skin, a whole new person. So confronting some things, you're doing some confronting. You're releasing the devil energy, the toxic behavior, the toxic way of thinking. You're, excuse me, choosing your battles. You're placing your energy into things that you want, and you're in the middle of this whole reading is that magician, and that means that you're creating it. You literally are creating it for yourself. But in the meantime, other people are in the mix, and they're kind of getting under your skin a little bit. And at the minute you decide that I don't have to do this, I don't have to worry about anybody's opinions of me, or anything that puts me into a corner, any kind of defensive stance, any kind of need to fight for anything that isn't my fight, what do you get? Victory. Really. That's what you get when you learn how to do that, and just deal with your own internal process. For the time being, you get victory. Okay. So hopefully you understood that. I'm going to pull one card from the unicorns. Unicorns. Okay. Give me one for Gemini, please. Good deal. Laughter. You need a good laugh. Go watch a comedy show. Go watch some comedy on Netflix, stand-up comedy or something like that. Go watch a funny movie. You need a good laugh. It's funny because I laughed right before I shuffled the cards. I knew that was coming out, because there needs to be a lightness to some of this, because you are doing this major transformation of self, of how, like I said, of how you look, how you feel, what beauty means to you, and it's going to be a little chaotic. It's going to feel a little chaotic. So laugh it off. If you go get your hair done and it looks crappy, you cut your own bangs or whatever, laugh it off. It's not a big deal, It's just outward appearance. And you never know. It could be something amazing. I suggest people not doing anything with their beauty regimen or looks or anything like that during Venus retrograde. But actually, for you, it might actually turn out really well. Because it's a time in your first house of self where you may actually do something that you've always wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, I always wanted to get this tattoo, or I always wanted to maybe not tattoo, because I don't know if you need something quite that permanent during this time to get on your body. Or like, I always wanted to dye my hair pink, or whatever. And it's like, and you just do it. You just go for it. And it turns out great. Like you're one of the only signs actually right now that can do something like that, and it actually would potentially work out fine. Like, you could do something with your looks, your beauty. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. I found these cards recently. A friend of mine gave me these a while back, but I've never used them actually. Harmony Angel cards, and I'm just gonna read from the book. But let's pull a card for Gemini for this Venus retrograde time. They're so interesting. Oh goodness. It's like 4 cards fill out. Get it less than that. Okay, 1 card for Gemini, please. There we go. Did you see it? I wasn't sure if you got it in camera. Okay, this is your card. Pretty card. And it doesn't look, kind of look like Gemini-ish with the wings. Let's see. They're not like numbered or anything, so I gotta like find them in the book. There's lots of wings in here, so they all kind of look the same. Okay, right in the beginning. All right, this is called Melchizedek. Melchizedek. And Angel Prince of Peace and Light, the Rainbow and the Violet Ray. And this is the Master card of Spiritual Awakening, Peace and Wholeness. Melchizedek, what is it? What did I say it was? Melchizedek. Melchizedek is father of the angels of the divine presence, and perhaps the greatest of all angels. He guides these angels as great prophets have guided mankind. He offers you his symbols of the rainbow, the 7 primary color rays of healing, the loaf, spiritual nourishment, and the chalice, containing the key to his labyrinth, the path of wholeness. The Master card suggests you are moving towards completing the healing of your lower self physical issues, and the time has come for your spiritual awakening. The integration of physical and spiritual self would lead you to true wholeness and harmony of mind, body, and spirit. Spiritual nourishment is coming. The key represents your forthcoming mystic journey to your inner self. Melchizedek helps you draw down the 7 healing rays through your crown to heal each chakra energy center, finding your own rainbow path to higher self. Seal in the colors with gold, then concentrate on Melchizedek's own violet ray, which transmutes any dark energy. When you can fully access this ray, you will be filled with a wonderful feeling of spiritual connection and wholeness, the pure peace that surpasses all understanding. These are some deep cards, okay? Not gonna lie. But it does make sense to me to have a card that talks about transforming one's physical self, right? And yeah, healing the lower physical issues, like your lower self physical issues. Interesting. So you know what this is making me feel? It's making me feel like the magician. Like you have all the tools to do this transformation, to confront these issues, to reemerge a different person out of this. Like I feel like it's saying like the rainbow represents like all the parts that you have, all the things that are possible for you to, like all the things that are in your toolbox, you know, all the things that, like it's literally a toolbox, like all the things that are in your toolbox that you can call on. And one of them is this angel, Melchizedek, and all the things that he or she brings, you know, the wings, the nourishment, the chalice. Okay, I think we're all done. So good luck, Gemini. I think you guys are going to be fine. I do think that you're going to be a little sharp and a little raw. And I think you'll come out of this amazing, especially if you have a solid relationship, or if a solid relationship can make it past this time, this every 18, that happens every 18 months, this Venus retrograde. It'll come out stronger because you'll have done the work. You'll have done the deep dive with your person, or they've seen you in your at your worst, or you've seen them at their worst. It's for everyone. This Venus retrograde is for everyone. It's going to be a little tough transition for everyone. Maybe not tough, actually. For some people, it might not even be tough, because some people want to do the deep dive and figure out what their patterns are, and like uncover some of these hurts, you know, or this, uncover some of the good stuff too, and like add to it, you know, and build from that, manifest from the great stuff, that the great patterns. um and don't take it so seriously. After, you're gonna be kind of sharp and a little bit raw. Okay, so just know that, and know everybody's going to kind of be that way too. um so laugh it off. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.